Good morning, grade 4. I hope you're well. I hope you're indoors. I hope you're safe. This is Mr. Peterson speaking. Now, this morning, we're going to talk about the homework exercise that you should have completed. So, I will talk about week 8 and week 9 homework exercise. So, it's lesson 2 plus lesson 3. I will go through with you with the homework step by step. So, you must listen carefully. And remember, we are busy with social studies. The activity book is from page 63 to page 73. So you must open your book on page 63. And we will go through all the work till page 73. So I want you to listen very carefully to the answers. Check your answers. If you didn't do it, you must do it now. Okay? So it's a social studies activity book, page 63 to page 73 in the activity book. And the topic is using resources and local trade and industry. So I will go through all the homework exercises of lesson 2 and lesson 3. Now let's start. I hope you have a book in front of you. If you don't have a book in front of you, there's a screen you can see where we are. So we're going to start with page 65. I know there's page 66 on the screen, but we're going to start with page 65. Okay, so on page 65, you can see the topic is there, using our resources. Okay, now you can see the picture there. The picture on page 65, there's a picture of a household. Now what you must do there, you must identify the item in the household and tell me of which natural resource that item is made of. Okay, so you look at the picture, you identify item and tell me what is it item made of. Okay, so I will go through with you. I will go through with you very slowly, and you must listen carefully. Okay. So page 65. The first item I see is a motor car. Now you must tell me from which natural source a motor car is made of. You can say metals. Okay. On the motor car, there's tires. What is tires made of? Tires made of rubber, and rubber is a non-metal. Okay. If I go is still outside, I can see an aeroplane, and in the sky there, you can write the aeroplane. Aeroplane is made of metal. Okay. We go inside the house. Inside the house, there's a lot of items. I can see a child there. I can see a mother there. I can see a father there. Okay. So you can tell me the address. So clothing. Clothing is made of animals, animal skin. So the clothing they wear is made of animal or animal skin. If you look at the boy, where the boy is sitting in his room, he's typing something there. So there's carpet there. Carpet is also made of animal or animal skin. He's sitting on a chair. There's a table. The table or the chair, it comes from trees. That's a natural resource. Okay. There's also a bed, linen spread, the bed sheets. So the bed sheets also come from animal or animal skin. Okay. So if we go to the mother's in the kitchen, drinking a cup of coffee or tea. I can see a stove there. I can see a fridge there. That is all made of metal. The stove and the fridge is made of metal. Okay. We can look to the father. The father has a dress on. The dress is made of animal or animal skin. Okay. You can see there's a lounge there. The lounge there's pillows. The pillows also made of animal or animal skin. There's a post book outside. The post box is made of metal. So That are the answers of page 65. And now you can't see page 65 on the screen, but I'm giving you the answers on page 65 because you must have your book in front of you. The social activity book must be in front of you on page 65. I will go quickly through it again. So the items I can see on the in the picture is a motor car. Motor car is made of metal. I can see the tires. Tires made of rubber. You can write there non-metal. There's an aeroplane there. Aeroplane is made of metal. Go inside the house. You can see the boy, the father, the mother, boy. They wear clothing. The clothing is made of animal or animal skin. He's sitting on a chair. There's a table. The woods come from tree. There's carpets there. The carpet also come from animal. There's bed linen. Bed linen also comes from animal or animal skin. Mother's in the kitchen. There's a stove there. There's a fridge. That stove or the fridge comes from metal. So right there underneath the source metal. And the father is outside wearing clothing. The clothing is also made of animal or animal skin. Then you can also see the window frames, the door is wooden, so that wooden frame windows and the wooden door that is made, it comes from the tree. Okay, so that's in natural resources. That's page 65. Now we go to page 66. Now page 66, you can see on the screen. Okay, so page 66, the question is, you must fill in many different products as you can. It comes from each resource. Now there are three resources. The resource is wood. The resources are wood, oil, and animals. Now you must just tell me 4 or 5 products that wood come from, oil products, and animal products. Now let's go quickly to the wood. What do you get from wood? Wood you can get furniture, all kinds of furniture you can get from wood. You can get doors of houses, schools, and factories can get from wood. You can get pencils that come from wood, cupboards. You can get brooms and all sorts of planks. So it's furniture, doors of houses, factories, and schools, pencils, cupboards, brooms. So that the products that come from wood. Oil products. Oil products, you can say it's the answer. If you want to look for more answers for oil products, that's on page 125 in your student book. Page 125 in your student book. There are all the answers for oil products. Now I will just give you a few answers for oil products. The oil products you can see, you can get is gasoline, it's fuel, it's jet fuel, it's liquid gas, stove gas, and fertilizers. So that's a few products you can get from oil. So I will say it again. It is fuel, gasoline, jet fuel, liquid gas, stove gas, fertilizers. So that's the products you get from oil. Okay. Animal, you can see the 2 animals there. It's a cow and a chicken. So the products you get from the cow, you can say meat, milk. Uh, in the chicken also get meat. You get eggs, and from a cow you get milk products. You can say cheese, chocolate. So that's the products you get from animals, a cow and chicken. I will repeat it again. So it's a cow products. From a cow you can get milk, meat. From chicken you get eggs and also meat. From the cow also you get milk products. The milk products are cheese and chocolate. You can eat as many products as you want on page 66. If you go to page 67, it's on your screen. You can see there. So the question is, you must put me examples of renewable products and non-renewable products. Okay, so you must first know what is renewable and what's non-renewable. Now the answers you can check on page 116 in your student book. Okay, page 116 in your student book. There's an answer what is renewable and what is non-renewable. Now, renewable means resources that can't run out. Okay, can't run out. That's renewable. Non-renewable, it will run out. So that's renewable and non-renewable resources. Renewable means it uh, it will not run out, and non-renewable means it will run out. So you can see at the bottom of the column, there are all the words, concepts. You must just put it in the correct order. So let's quickly do it. Renewable products, renewable resources. We can say it's wind, sun, soil, waves of the ocean. You can put it under renewable products. I will repeat it again. Sun, soil, wind, waves of the ocean. Put that under renewable products. Non-renewable product resources. You can put the um, farm animals, wild animals, maize, coal, farm fish. That's non-renewable resources. Okay, I will repeat again. Renewable, you can put the wind, sun, soil, waves of the ocean. It's under renewable resources. Non-renewable resources, you put the um, wild animals, farm animals, freshwater can run out, maize, farm fish. Okay, fish from the ocean you can put on both sides because it can, if you don't sustain it, it will run out. So you can put it by non-renewable, okay, and renewable because it can run out if you don't sustain it. Fish from the ocean. So that's the answers for renewable and non-renewable products or resources. Uh, then remember, you can look on page 116, page 116 for renewable and non-renewable resources. Now let's go to page 68. Page 68, you can see it on the screen. Page 68. Uh, what you must tell me there, you must tell me why do you think certain countries colonize other countries? Okay, why were they attracted to other countries? Now they give you clues there. You know, all the clues are there on the screen. The first clue, wild animals. Why do you think were the colonizers attracted to that country? Wild animals, you can write there. The reason why they attracted to wild animals is because they want to, they want their wild animals for the skin. They probably want to hunt them. So they probably want them for trophies. So that's the reason why they were attracted to the wild animals of other countries. It's for the skin. Unusual plants. You can say the reason why were they attracted to unusual plants is because they want to study it. Forests. Why were they attracted to the forest? Because they want to hunt animals. They want to hunt animals. Therefore, they were attracted to the forests of certain countries. People. Why were they attracted to certain people? Because they were curious about their culture and they want to convert certain people to their religion. So you can write there they were curious about other people's cultures and they want to convert certain people to their religion. Land, the reason why they were attracted to other countries' land is because they want to expand their power. Okay, that's the reason why they were attracted to land of other countries. They want to expand their power. Fossil fuels. Now you must first know what fossil fuels are. Fossil fuels are petroleum, coal, oil, natural gas. That's fossil fuels. Now, why were they attracted to fossil fuels? Because uh, they were attracted to the natural resources of certain countries because of their fossil fuels. They were attracted to that fossil fuels because they were petroleum, they were oil, they were coal, and natural gases. That's the reason why they were attracted to the fossil fuels of that country. Okay, so they were attracted to the natural resources of that country. The next one, you can see there's a clue, precious metals and diamonds. The reason why they were attracted to precious metals and diamonds, it's because they want to make money. They want to make money by finding gold, diamonds, and other precious metals. So I will go quickly through the clues again. The reason why they were attracted to wild animals is because for their skin, unusual plants is because they want to study them. Forests, they want to hunt animals, people, because they were curious about their culture and they want to convert certain people to their religion. Land is because they want to expand their power. Fossil fuels because they were attracted to the natural resource of their country. The fossil fuels uh, are the coal, oil, petroleum, natural gases, and precious metals. The reason why they were attracted to precious metals and diamonds of other countries is because they want to make money if they find gold, diamonds, and other metals in other countries. So that's page 68. So let's go to page 69. On the screen, you can see page 69. Very easy. What you must do here, you must find any item in the house. Uh, Write the item down and tell me where does that item comes from. Okay. So you get any item that you bought, your mother bought, your father bought, whoever bought in the house. You write the item down and tell me where does that item comes from, which country. Okay. So I just wrote some few items just for examples. You must write your own example down. Okay. Um, I wrote there Toshiba earphones come from China. Panic steam iron come from China. The rain tissues come from Saudi Arabia. Mineral water pump comes from China. Panado cyanide tablets come from Australia. Wet wipes come from Jeddah. The GNC product, what is a protein shake comes from USA. Nike Takis comes from USA. BMW, Audi, it comes from Germany, and Toyota comes from China. So that's my few examples. So you must write your own examples on page 69. Number 3 and number 4, you must just tell me how many items were produced in your country. So if you write if there's nothing come from Saudi Arabia, you write there naught, 0. Okay. Um, if there's one item, you can write one item. Number 4, which item comes from the furthest country? Is it from China, from Australia, from USA? You just write there from which item comes from USA, which item comes from Australia. The furthest one, furthest country. Okay. It can be either USA, or it can be either China, or it can be either Australia. Okay. But you must write the item down. Which item comes from the neighboring states? Okay, neighboring states. You must tell me which item comes from Kuwait, UAE, Dubai, that countries there. You can tell me which item comes from their countries. Okay, so that's page 69. You must write your own item down and where that item comes from. That's page 69. Let's go to page 70. Page 70 is very easy, guys. It's a puzzle. The concepts are at the bottom of the puzzle, and you must just circle the words in the puzzle. Okay, it's very, very easy. Let's look at the first row. The first row, there's computer. So you circle the word computer. The third row, it is, not the third row, sorry, the second row, you can see plastic. So you circle the word plastic. Okay. Then the third or fifth row, you can see fertilizer. You circle the word fertilizer. The 6, 7, 8, 9th row, you can see candles. You circle the word candles. Okay. Then the 10th, 11th row, you circle the word phones. Okay. The last row, the 12th row, you can see the word spectacles. You circle the word spectacles. Okay. And on your left hand side, of your puzzle, there's the word fuels. You circle the word fuels. And on your right-hand side of the puzzle, there's the word packets. You circle the word packets. I will go quickly through the puzzle again. So the first row is computer, circle the word computer. The second row, plastic, you circle the word plastic. Fertilizer, it's in your fifth row. You circle the word plastic. 6, 7, 8, ninth row, the word candles. You circle the word candles. The 11th row is phones. You circle the word phones. The last row is spectacles. You circle the word spectacles. Okay. On your right hand side, there's the word. Word is there? Packets. You circle the word packets. And on your left hand side, there's the word fuels. You circle the word fuels. So that's the words you must circle. Very easy. Okay, let's go to page 71. Page 71. What you must do here, you must match the word to the correct sentence. Match the word to the correct sentence. Okay, so the words are there at the top of the page. You must just connect it to the correct sentence. Okay, let's quickly go through it. So the first answer there is mass production. Okay, mass production. So mass production, there's a sentence, making many of the same product at the same time. There's mass production. Okay. Then the second answer there is assembly line. Assembly line is the second answer. It's a method of production where the manufacturing gets broken down into small steps, and each step gets completed separately. Okay, that's the second answer, assembly line. The third answer is conveyor belt. Conveyor belt. The third answer is a moving strip that comes. It's a moving strip that carries a product from one step in the process to the next. So that's the conveyor belt number 3. Number 4 is factory. It's a place where goods are manufactured. That's a factory. That's a fourth answer. The fifth answer is handcrafting. Handcrafting. It's an old style of manufacturing where one person makes all the parts of a product and puts them together by hand. So that is the fifth answer, handcrafting. The sixth answer there on the page, it is labor. Labor, what is labor? Is the human work that is needed in a factory. That's labor. Okay. The last answer is machinery. What is machinery? It's a technological intervention that carry out some work or make work easier. So let's quickly recap the answers. The first answer is mass production. Second answer is assembly line. The third answer is conveyor belt. The fourth answer is factory. The fifth answer is handcrafting. The sixth answer is labor. And the last answer is machinery. Okay, that's answers of page 71. Let's go to page 72. Page 72. What you must do there, grade 4, you must tell me how did certain things change over the last 100 years. Okay, there's a concept there. Let's go quickly through it. Page 72. Remember, we are in our activity book, social studies. Okay, so let's go to page 72. Teaching. How did teaching change over the 100 years? It changed a lot. Okay, you can say teaching is now modernized. Schools have more resources. They have more equipment. There's online teaching that what I'm doing now to you. So it is modernized from then to now. Okay. Um, Nursing, the same like teaching, it also did change. Hospitals have modernized equipment. They have the latest equipment to heal people, to make people well. Okay, so there's more modernized hospitals have modernized equipment, the latest equipment and tools to make people better in hospital. Okay, real people. So that is nursing. Baking also did change from uh, do stuff on fire. Now there are machines and more equipment to make baking much more easier. Okay, making clothes is also much better nowadays. Uh, People in the past they knit clothes. Now there's machines and machinery that do the clothing. Okay, growing crops. Growing crops is also made easy on farms. Uh, it was first manual labor. Now there's machines that doing everything on the farm. Driving, driving is much better today. People used to ride on donkeys, horses, camels. Now they are motor cars. That's much more modernized. Okay. Um, then banking also did change over these years. You get banks are more computerized, modernized, and you get online banking today. Okay, housekeeping much more easier. There's more household tools, more household appliances that make housekeeping much better and cleaner. So it's housekeeping. Let's quickly go through let's go quickly through it again. Teaching. Teaching is more modernized. It's more modernized. There's more equipment. There's more resources in school to make teaching much more better. There's online teaching, like what I'm doing now. Nursing, the same like teaching. Hospitals are modernized. Latest equipment to heal people. Baking is also much more modernized because there's now more equipment, there's more tools, there's more appliances to make baking much easier. Making clothes, they are in the past having knit clothes. Now there's much more machinery and equipment to make clothes. Growing crops, in the past, there was manual labor. Now there are machines that do all the work on the farms. Driving is much easier today. In the past, it was donkeys, horses, camels. Now there's motorized cars, very much modernized. Banking is also much easier. The banks are computerized, it's modernized. Online banking, housekeeping is also much better. There's more appliances, household appliances, and machine to make housekeeping much more better and much more easier for you in the house. Let's go to the last page, page 73. Remember, this is homework that I'm going through with you. Okay? So you must have your book in front of you. You can look on the screen for the pages, but your book must be in front of you. So the last page, page 73, this is like an English exercise. What you must do here, you must just write, you see the words there, you must just write a sentence. Okay? You can use a dictionary, you can use Google, and just write a short sentence of that word. Okay? So what I just going to give you an example of the words buy. You can just write there, I'm going to buy a toy. Buy. Okay? Sell. You can just tell me there, he did sell something to me. He did sell a pencil to me. He did sell a toy to me. Okay? So you can, that's the word sell. Goods. There are many goods in the shop. There are many goods in the store. Trade. Trade, you can say, is buying or selling goods in exchange for money. Okay, that's trade. Buying or selling goods buying or selling goods to deliver service in exchange for money. Entrepreneur is a person who starts his own business, willing to risk or lose his money to make money. That's an entrepreneur. Okay, person who starts his own business, willing to risk or lose his money to make his own money. That's an entrepreneur. A manufacturer is a process of converting raw materials into a final product. Okay, is where you is a process of converting raw materials into a final product or a complete product. That's manufacturer. Service, you can just say I had a good service at a restaurant, I had a good service in a shop. Labor, Is this a physical activity that you do when you do your work? That's a physical activity, it's labor. And price, you can tell me what is the price of the product. So that are all the answers from page 63 to page 70. Remember, this was a homework exercise that I just went through with you. So I hope you did your homework. If you didn't do it, I gave you the answers. Thank you, guys. I will see you next time. Be safe, stay indoors, and I will see you again. Thank you very much.